Good afternoon, I'm Calhoun and I have responsibility for our go-to-market strategy in North America at TD SYNNEX, and I am on stage with the incoming North American President, Reyna Thompson. So Reyna, as you step into this role, how are you gonna manage and keep that legacy going of this massive network that we've built as an organization?
Yeah, thank you, Calhoun. This is a people business. I think we all know that. It's about relationships. And one of the things that struck me, one that Peter talked about, his number one rule, which is be kind to each other, be kind in business. That kind of mindset is something that I believe in wholeheartedly. But there's some other things that I bring to the table. So business continuity, certainly, absolutely. And we just focus on just operational excellence. We have a maniacal focus on that, and applying that to how we innovate and how we monetize innovation is going to be very important to me.
When we talk about 2025 and where we're carrying these principles into, and there's a lot of really great takeaways in there, what stood out to you in that report, Reyna?
Well, just to back up a little bit on the theme of dare to go and innovating, because they're aligned with a lot of the learnings from the Direction of Technology report. For one, related to how we innovate. TD SYNNEX has been investing in AI for years, developing our specialization, our tools, our programs. We are launching an AI infrastructure business unit because we know that we need to really build out all things AI kind of in one central point.
I think one of my key takeaways from that report was the fact that it really goes into AI isn't necessarily displacing a lot of those foundational technologies that we've heard about today, like security, data center, storage, cloud. Instead, it's transforming those, and it's making them even more powerful and increasing the demand. Hey, we faced a very dynamic market this year. We faced a lot of more competition when it comes to margin pressure. Reyna, how do we help partners with driving more profit and getting more of that built into their business?
I think what's been very important that is the job. That is absolutely the job that we feel that we have, the role that we feel that we play as being this sort of great connector to bringing forward these technology relationships, these tools, these different financing models, making sure that we have operational excellence so that you can consume however you need to consume.
So here today to talk about what gets us excited about this space is Senior Vice President Eddie Franklin. Eddie, what is new with TD SYNNEX Public Sector?
So there's a lot new, but there's a few things I think that are really important. I think that the biggest thing we saw this past year is we rolled up all of the TD SYNNEX Public Sector into one unified group. And that may not seem significant, but we had three really disparate public sector groups that had different menu items, and we've collapsed all of that into one menu of services for our partners and for our customers. But those are things that I think are key for our success, is painting the target, understanding the DNA of the end user, and then being able to leverage all of our tools to go out and find a way to solve problems for those specific end users. Yep.
So we talked about 2024.
Yep.
What are you excited about for 2025?
In 2025, the big thing that excites me is all of this talk about how do we make AI tangible? How do we go out and make money? How do we do that? The way that is going to manifest itself first, I believe, is in the public sector and vertical markets.
How would you tell this audience to partner with us?
I would say that there's a couple of ways. So I know there's vendors and there's resellers in the audience. If you're a vendor, Reyna said it, nobody wins alone, nobody loses alone, but we are a good connector. And so you may have a key piece of the technology puzzle that solves a problem, but you're probably going to need somebody to collaborate with to finish that. We can put you in a position to collaborate with other vendors in a safe environment, and then we can take that solution out to end customers. And that's the reason you want to look at somebody like TD SYNNEX. We have a vast ecosystem that can approach many end users. We're terribly excited to invite all of you to join us on that journey as well.